everybody, welcome into Farm Cooking this morning with Nan, and what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a breakfast. I'm going to show y'all what I can do. You can do this not just for breakfast, but you can do it for, sometimes you know you like to have breakfast at supper time, or y'all call it dinner or whatever. This is an 8-inch tortilla, and y'all know that all the time, I'm just going to hold this up. This is carb counter. These are carb counter flour tortillas, and they have 2 carbs per tortilla. You know, you can't beat that. So I'm just going to take my just a little aluminum pan that I order. I guess you can get them off Amazon or anywhere, but I get mine from Temu. And I'm just going to press this, just sort of lay this down in there to where it's about the same all the way around. You know, I've got a little lip all the way around it. This is almost like I said, a breakfast dish, but not really. It is, but it's not. You know, that sounds crazy. This is sort of going to be made with things that I sort of have left in the refrigerator. Remember, you can definitely make it with whatever you want. If I put something in it that you don't like, no problem, okay? No problem. I think I'm going to try this little whisk thing. Look at this. Let me see if I can break all the yolks and not break my neck. Looky there. It works. It works great. Okay, now I'm going to add into this just a big tablespoon of cottage cheese. I'm trying to get, you don't have to put that in there, but I'm trying to get extra protein. Cottage cheese ain't my favorite, y'all know that, but I'm just going to put a tablespoon. That'll make it creamy. Just a tablespoon. Now, let's get the rest of this thing going. I'm going to mix that real good. Now, if you want to just do yours right in your, I'll let that drip just a little bit right there. I hope that I can. You can do yours right in this. Break your eggs in there. Take your little whisk and do it all in one pan. Now, I'm going to take my little chopper. I've already cut up just a few pieces of a Roma tomato. And I'm just going to put in some green bell pepper. You can put it in or you can leave it out. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no big deal. It's whatever makes you happy. Whatever you like. Make it to suit you. If you say, well, Nan, I don't like them peppers at all. Well, you know what? You don't have to put them in there. But you don't have to tell me about it. I wouldn't have them peppers. Oh, Lordy. And how about a little bit of onion? Got just a little bit more. So we got onion, green pepper, yellow pepper. I guess that's all of the vegetables along with the my soapy water. All I seem to do is wash dishes. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we can go ahead and put this over here too. Let's grab this and we will put all of our vegetables in here. And this might be quite a few vegetables, but I need to get my vegetables in, you know? So just put you a slice or two of something if you don't want to have all this. Now I'm going to put some salt and pepper. I'll just grab I'm going to put about half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper. Now at this point you can doctor it up with any kind of seasoning. I think I might even grab a little bit of my bagel seasoning. I'm going to shake just a little bit of everything. Ooh, my head went around. Everything's bagel. Everything bagel. I'm going to put just a little bit of that in there. Remember, you don't have to put none of that if you just want salt or you just want pepper. Sounds good to me. Now let's put our little tomatoes in there. Then I've got some real bacon pieces. Real bacon pieces. And this has 3 grams of protein per tablespoon. I like bacon. So we got about six things of protein there. Y'all can do your own math. I'm not a mather, okay? And you don't have to send me a message saying, Nan, how many things of protein is in this? If you just listen to the video again. If you think to yourself, well, I think I'm going to put in another tablespoon. So that'll give me 9 grams just with bacon. Then you've got to count your eggs. Your eggs are protein too. I'm going to put some cheddar cheese in here. That's going to add a little bit. I've been hearing crazy stuff all day long. This morning I thought, what is that? I was sitting in front of my dresser and I heard a noise and it sounded just like somebody. I heard it twice. It sounded like somebody, like when you've canned like green beans or cabbage or whatever you've been canning. It sounded like somebody popped the top, that seal, pop. And I looked around. My cat even raised up and looked around. And I thought, that's the weirdest thing. I never did figure out where that come from. I came around to the basement where most of my canned goods are. And I looked down through there and I thought, the light's off. Nobody's down there. Whatever. Just craziness. Okay, let's pour this in here. Now this is absolutely loaded with vegetables. You don't have to put this much, okay? But this right here will probably do me for a couple of meals. We're going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees. Let me make sure I haven't left anything out. I'm going to get down there and stop acting like that. Sprinkle just a little bit of this everything bagel right on top. Maybe a pinch or two more of cheese. And we're going to pop it in the oven. And normally you let it bake for about 20-25 minutes until your eggs set good, okay? You'll know when that is. So let's try this baby out. Let's get it in here. We're going to watch it for about 20 minutes, okay? And we'll see how that goes. Okay, now listen. I baked mine about 40 minutes, and it's because I like my eggs totally done. If I'm doing if I'm fixing myself an egg, that scrambled egg has to be almost have a little brown on it. And this is just me. Or I have to, I definitely will fry an egg and hold down on my spatula to try to make it, looky there. You can use that pan again. These little pans come, I love these crazy things. They're like $4 and you get a stack that thick. And they come with a little clear lid that you pop down on there. And when I'm sending home stuff with people or taking stuff to people, it's so good to have one of those. I don't have to worry on getting my dish back or anything like that. Look at this. Does that not look good? It sure does. And let me tell you, I need to let it cool just a little bit. I really do need to let it sit here and cool. So maybe I'll talk to you while it cools a minute, okay? But now it probably would have been better. That was an 8-inch tortilla. Sometimes you can make them in like a 10-inch. And it's thinner. It doesn't take as long. Let me turn off my oven. It doesn't take as long to bake. You can just have it baked up in 25, 35 minutes, something like that. But some people that says, I don't like my eggs totally done. Well, see how set this thing is? That's how I like mine. Now, if you like yours any other way, you just go ahead and you bake it according to the way you like, okay? I think I'm going to have to let that set for a few minutes because it's really hot and I'd have a mess. Okay, we've let it cool a little bit. Just got through slicing it. I'll show y'all. Look at all that goodness in there. Just sliced it open and got a little picture. I'm gonna, spill my water. I'm going to cut it one more time. And that really, it's time for lunch here. So this right here will be my lunch by the time I got everything baked. But I just want y'all to look. It's a delicious little quiche type, full of protein, full of good things for you. If you're watching your carbs and everything, you need to get your vegetables, need to get your protein in, then this will be good for you to start your day off with, or any other time of the day. Well, I'm going to pray. Lord, thank you for all your blessings. Thank you, God, for all the people out there, all my friends, God, that watch with me, that come in every morning. Lord, I pray, God, you'll bless them. Lord, bless them and help them to have a good day, Lord, and watch over and take care of them as they come and go. And Father, I thank you for them, for each household that is counted here, Father, because you told me you'd put it in the houses it was supposed to go in. And Father, I thank you and I praise you, Lord. And I thank you for this food. I thank you for the ability to be able to fix it. And I love you so very much today, Father. Keep us in your will. Guide each footstep all day long in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, let's take a bite. Delicious. Delicious. I hope you all get a chance to make this. It's so simple. And you can make it your own. I mean, just whatever you got in the fridge. Throw it in there. You know, just whatever you've got in the fridge. That will be my lunch. I will save that. Pop something else. Probably have this again for supper. It's just amazing how those little tortillas, they just make you think you've got a crust. They really do. I mean, they really help whenever you're trying to cut down on your carbs or you're diabetic like we are, and trying to watch our sugar and our carbs. This is definitely a dish for you. This is a dish for everybody. If you say, well, Nan, I'm not watching my carbs, or Nan, I don't have to worry about sugar or whatever. You got to try this. This is for people that don't have a problem, and this is for people that do. So it's for everybody. So I hope you get a chance to make this today. You could fry you up some Italian sausage and throw that in there with some vegetables and stuff. Put a little Italian seasoning. Y'all know how we love Italian. So you could just make it out. If you don't want any meat in it and you just want vegetables and cheese or whatever and eggs, that works too. So make it your own, okay? Well, listen, young'uns, I'm going to go. I want you to know that I love you, and I appreciate you coming in with me every day. Appreciate you commenting. I've had a few people lately. I try to say a thing or two at the end to tell you what's going on, but I've had a few people say, hey, Nan, you're not showing up on my feed anymore. And I'm going to tell you something, two things real quick here. When you don't comment on a video or hit the little red heart or whatever to like it or a thumbs up, then Facebook thinks you're not interested in seeing these videos. So they say, hey, That's not the kind of stuff they don't want to watch her. So we'll just take her off of their feed that comes on every day and we'll put something else on there. That's part of just Facebook. And then another thing is when you do an update, when there's an update on your phone or an update on your computer, you need to go up to your little settings in the corner, click on it, and go down and check your settings, because a lot of times when you have an update, it turns your notifications off automatically. So, you know, I wouldn't know if I didn't have a dozen people telling me, you go up and check, and it was true. It was true. So if you're not seeing my videos, and sometimes I'm going to tell you something else too. Sometimes Facebook unfollows people. If they think that you're just, you know, you come along 4 years ago or something and followed me, and then all at once you don't care about watching anymore, they'll unfollow you to where you don't get notifications for me anymore. So that means you got to come back over to my page. Make sure that you're not on a fake page. There is a new one out there called Healthy Lifestyles. And I can tell you they steal all my videos and all my recipes and put them on there. And I'm going to tell you something. Facebook's doing nothing about it. And so when you see that, or a video pops up and you say, oh, there's Nan, and you click on it and it lasts about 15 seconds and all at once it's over. That's not me doing that, young'uns. That's not me. That is a scammer's page doing that. If they can get you to click on that, then it's called clickbait. And if they can get you to click on it, then Facebook pays them for it. So don't do it. And how you know whether it's me or not, or my page, whenever one of those things pops up, go right up to the top of the page, and you can lay your little mouse on there, your little clicker, and it will say over 488,000 followers. That's how you know it's me. Because if it's anything less than that, it's a fake page. So I just felt like I needed to say something about that, because I've heard it all week long from people, and most of these messages that I'm answering are from people that have clicked on that little 15-second thing, and then they don't know, they want the recipe and they want to watch the video or whatever. And so I'm getting all the scammers' messages sent to me. I'm doing the work, I'm doing the videos, I'm doing the work, and the scammers are getting paid for it. So please help me pray about that, okay? That God will take care of these people. I wish they would come to know Him, and if they did come to know Him, they would stop stealing and stop doing the things that they're doing. So let's just pray about it. Help me pray about it, young'uns. Just be careful and make sure you're following me. You say, well, Nan, I'm following you. Well, it's a funny thing. I can go over to one of those fake pages and it shows loads of my people following those fake pages. And I'm like, oh, Lord, they think they're following me. And they're not. So make sure that it says over 488. I'm not even sure how many followers right now, but it'll say over 488,000. And if it's anything less than that, you are joined up with a fake page. You need to unfollow. Unfollow, okay? And a lot of times I say report it and then block it, so it doesn't show up in your feed anymore. Well, I'm going to go. I love yous. I'm going to have my lunch while it's warm. And I will see y'all next time. I hope you make this. It's going to be so good, okay? And I wanted to tell you that I love yous and how much the good Lord loves you so very much. So put that in your pocket today and carry it around with you, knowing you're loved. I'll see you next time.